Welcome to this week's art lesson. This part of the lesson is for everybody, and we're going to be starting, as we always do, by looking at a piece of artwork. And you might recognise the artist from the end of last time's lesson before the holidays. So we're going to be talking about the subject, media, visual elements, and personal response, feelings and thoughts. So let's get started. Have a look, and again, pause the video if you need to, at this piece of artwork that we're going to look at this week, and tell somebody or have a think to yourself about what you can see in the artwork. So pause the video now. Okay, hopefully you've had a chance to talk about what you can see in this piece of artwork. You can see along the bottom there's lots of patterns making up some ground, and we've got 5 different coloured figures, and the figures all seem to be moving in some sort of way. You can see some movement lines on the figures, and they're all in sort of different poses. So thinking back to some of the lessons from the last few weeks, you might have been drawing some figures in some of these different poses. Okay, what media did the artist use? So what media do you think the artist used to create this piece of artwork? Is it a painting? Is it a drawing? Is it photograph? Is it made of clay? Is it made of fabric? Is it a collage? Have a think about how you think it was created. Okay, looking at the piece of artwork again, which visual element do you think is strongest? Do you think it's line, colour? Do you think it's pattern or texture? Do you think it's shape or form? So pause the video and have a little think about which one. Remember our way we normally do it. We think about our visual element gallery, and we've got our 4 rooms, and you're trying to decide which room to take the piece of artwork into. So you're going to take it into your line room, into your colour room, into the pattern or texture room, or into your shape or form room. Quite interesting with this one, because I think this could fit into quite a few different rooms. I wonder where you're going to put it. Okay, we'll move on to the next slide. Okay, what does the artwork make you think about or make you feel? So pause the video and have a little think about that. Maybe this piece of artwork made you feel like moving. Looks like all of the figures, the 5 figures, are all moving. It's really brightly coloured, so maybe it made you feel quite happy. And this was by an artist called Keith Haring, and it didn't have a title. It was called Untitled, but then it's in brackets, it's Dance. And it was painted in 1987. Okay, we're going to move on now to have a look at another piece of artwork by Keith Haring as well. And this one here is actually part of an exhibition. So it's inside an art gallery, and you can see it's been completely decorated in artwork by Keith Haring. And Keith Haring started out by doing lots of graffiti on subways in New York. And you can see on here that he's really still enjoyed completely covering this surface with loads of these different lines. Not any colour in this one, just black and white, but loads of different lines to make up a really amazing space inside the gallery. So we're going to move on now to starting your task today. So you can find the task that you want to do. There'll be a task for P1 and 2, a task for P3, 4 and 5, and a task for P6 and 7. Okay, so go and find your next video now.